Good evening, people of God. Just want to share something with you really quickly. A word that the Lord gave me out of the book of Isaiah 48 and 17. And essentially, it has to do with our current situation, the current stance of our country, and kind of what we're dealing with the election and all of that. And additionally, what God is doing in this season. And God warned me, and I would suspect that He's been warning others too. I wouldn't think that this would be just for me. And it may be. And if so, you can just be like, oh, okay, well, that was good. She's going to get what she needs from him. But I pray that God would, if this speaks to you at all, that you would truly take heart to it, and implement whatever it is you need to do to get to the next place. So here we go. The word of the Lord for the month of November is do not get caught unprepared. And I was like, God, why are you saying get caught unprepared? Now, I will say for the last 2 months, I've had a sense of urgency in my spirit that I have not had in a very long time. Just this, we need to get in position. We've got to get in position. I need to line up. I've got to get everything that's out of place in place. I need to organize. I need to get in position. So God tells me, people of God, I'm refining you as through fire. Stop allowing Satan to provoke confusion and fear within you. I am reconciling those that belong to me back to me. So essentially, this whole uproar that's going on with Trump and Hillary Clinton, the whole, presidential election, this is a test of our faith. It's a test to see who it is, whose report will we believe? Will we believe the report of the Lord, or will we believe the report of what we see and what we're experiencing, our situational report? Your situation is not bigger than God. No situation is bigger than God. And I don't care what it looks like, people of God. We cannot allow ourselves to be discombobulated by the events of this world. We have to remain calm. We have to continue to seek God's face. We have to continue to position ourselves, align ourselves with God's will, because that's what He's requiring in this hour. There's a sifting that's occurring right now. Many people who profess to be Christians are going to begin to fall away because of what things look like. And I want to encourage you today, hold fast to your faith. Do not allow this situation to pull you away from God. Do not allow our current condition as a country to pull you away from God. This is only a test. And you're going to be pleasantly surprised if you hold on to God's unchanging hand. I promise you. Just wait. Just watch. It's going to be so freaking amazing. You're going to be like, what? I had no idea that was coming. It's going to be great. When I tell you it's going to be great, this season is calling for prayer. We need to pray and labor before the Lord like never before. I tell you why. Prayer is not a position of weakness or position of passivity. It is the most powerful position we can take as believers. I tell you why, because this is our chance. This is our opportunity. This is our time to spend with the Lord, to praise Him, worship Him, honor Him for who He is, not just seeking His hand, but seeking His face. This is our chance to connect with God, to receive divine instruction, to receive divine activity, to receive divine instruction, divine provision, divine supply, divine strategy. God is going to begin to release things to some of you that you have been waiting on for years. Hear me when I say this, people of God. Things that you have been waiting on for years are about to manifest almost instantly. Try, taste, and see that the Lord is good. He has not forgot about the remnant of his people that are in this country. And those of us who have been praying and laboring before him, he has heard us. He has not forgotten us. We have to continue our life with him. There's no alternative. We can't turn aside. We can't get lax. This urgency that everyone is feeling right now, this anxiety, this uncertainty, that is his prompting to bring you to him. He's reconciling those that belong to him back to him, and those that are not his are going to begin to fall away. I encourage you in the Lord. Prayer is the most powerful position you can take. Prayer is the most powerful position you can take. It's not a position of passivity. It's not a position of weakness. Stop thinking that. The creator of heaven and earth is who you're praying to. If you're praying to Jehovah God. Now, if you're praying to somebody else, I can't really speak on that. But if you're praying to the Holy One of Israel, he ain't got no choice but to come through. If you one of his, he got you. You ain't got nothing to worry about. Now, when I say there's going to be a trial, this thing that's going on right now, where people are confused and they don't know what to think, and people are rioting and losing their minds, we have to remember as the people of God, what is it that God requires? In every situation, no matter what it looks like, no matter what it feels like, no matter what we don't see, we have to understand that God is still on the throne, people. The creator of heaven and earth is still on the throne. He's still in control. Nothing has changed with that. And it doesn't matter how bad it looks. He has not forgotten his people. We have to remember that. Prayer is a chance where we connect to his power, where we connect to his spirit, where we can receive godly instruction and godly strategy. So when we get in our war room, and we get in our quiet place, when we march through our homes and we begin to pray for this country, this nation, our people, our family, we have got to seek God's face like never before. This is going to open up doors for you that you have no idea. And we're not doing it just for the open doors, but it's a blessing that's coming because of it. Earnestly and actively seek to hear what thus saith the Lord in this hour. Earnestly seek to hear what thus saith the Lord in this hour. The only way you can do that is through prayer. I want to encourage you. God is in love with you. He loves you more than you even know. He gave himself for you. The return of Christ is imminent. The return of Christ is imminent. I admonish you, don't lose faith. Hold on to God's unchanging hand. Hold on to everything that he has shared with you, everything that he has brought you out of. He's been so faithful to many of us. He's been so faithful to everybody, really. I mean, his grace is sufficient. It covers us in ways we have no idea. His grace is sufficient. Do not get discouraged with the current condition. It's going to work out in our favor. Watch and see. God is in control. And I know it looks bad. But if he can use a donkey, he can use Donald Trump too.